It's the weekend, and we got to kick it off with the Predictor stream. Let's get into it. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the Predictor stream, where it's getting really tight at the top of the table. I'd say anyone in the top 50, 40 are still in for a shout. Hope you guys are doing well. And no, you're all wrong. Like, I'm gonna back Twist here, man. Twist is never late for anything. Nick, back me up.
Thank you. On time, every time.
There's only ever one person who doesn't know the functionality of a watch, and that's him right there.
There's only one person that has a proper job, mate.
I don't have a proper job. I got two goddamn jobs.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're well. Let's get into this. We got Forest Villa coming up. Who man you got?
Fulham, man, without Højlund.
And Spurs have got no one because they can't partner up with anyone.
And you got to sit on that L, man, for another week.
After the cockiness as well, man.
Naturally, man.
After the cockiness. Afternoon at Marky Boy. I hope you're well. I told you it's not Twist. It's not Twist until evening for you, isn't it, Jan? Hope you're well. Hi, all the way from Sweden. And here comes Crypto with the 4.99. Dry your eyes, Twist. I know it's hard to take, but the medical staff's mind is made up. Plenty more Højlunds in the sea. I will be
informed striker in the league. And just to the horizon of game against Forest. I mean, how much more Forest luck can they get, man? Seriously.
Are you joking? I am so annoyed Pizza Face is injured.
That just makes you sound so stupid, man.
It makes you sound stupid that you think he's your best player.
The worst argument I've ever heard that you actually believe. You said this earlier on, I can't believe it, and you said we'll save it for this stream. So let's dive into this right now. Right. You think that the most informed striker currently in the Premier League, 7 goals in 6 games, the youngest striker to ever score freaking 6 in a row, beating Henry, that's contributed to helping us win 4 on the trot. Him being out is actually an advantage to Man United and a disadvantage to Nottingham Forest. Explain. Explain.
He's crap. You just I've never had you down as pizza is your favorite food, but seriously, it would be like me saying, let's just pick a player. Let's just say Joe Worrell, who say we're under Cooper and Joe Worrell got injured, and Cooper was starting him. Would that be an advantage for Forest or a disadvantage?
So you're comparing Worrell to Højlund? Is your argument?
Yes.
So you're comparing the guy that scored 7 goals in 6 games.
I'm comparing the guy who still has less goals than Chris Wood.
That's your argument. That's your 12-year-old argument. Oh, my guy scored
more goals. He does nothing. He just goal hands and he scores offside goals. That's all he does. How many games has he played? How many games has he played?
You think he's crap. I'm saying he's our best player. I'm saying he's going to be one of the best strikers in the world. I think he's going to be world class. And he started to prove that on the pitch. I saw this all season when he wasn't scoring. He's just not getting the chances. He wasn't getting the chances from the wingers. He's still not getting the chances from the wingers. He's having to create his own goals.
All right, let's go neutral on this. Mo, what do you think of Pizza Face?
He's had a couple of goals recently, but as you said, man, and as the chat is saying, they were lucky goals, man. I mean,
exactly.
He was like falling over himself, accidentally shinning it off the defender, who bounces it back to him. He didn't even know he scored, and then he just runs off celebrating.
Which goal are you talking about there?
You know the one. It's cross. I can't remember the match. It's crossed from the left-hand side. It bounced off the keeper, bounced off the defender, bounced off his shin, and he claimed it, even though it looked like a winning goal.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you this, Nick. Do you rate Mope?
No.
Okay, Mope's in the scoring form of his life. You're not seeing the parallels here. Are you being a hypocrite?
So he scored as many as Højlund in the last.
Did I say that? What did I just say? Why do you always twist what I said? I said he is in the goal scoring form of his life. Do you rate Mope?
That's his name, man. That's what
you
his
said it clean, man. You stated your claim. You think Chris Wood, and now you're saying, I'm assuming Neil Maupay is a better striker than Rasmus Højlund.
Tell me why are you twisting stuff? I've asked you, do you rate Maupay? And you said no. And I said he's in the goal scoring form of his life. I haven't mentioned Pizza Face. I haven't mentioned Chris Wood in this. I've just simply said, do you rate Maupay? You said no. Why? I need to know why.
He's in the goal scoring form of his life, man. That's not much of a statement when you talk about Neil Maupay here, to be fair. I mean, how many has he got? 4 goals, maybe 5?
You realize this isn't helping you as you continue? Keep digging. What? So
you've pitched your claim. You've said Højlund is crap based on, I don't know what, your expert opinion of knowing freaking how good a striker is at 20 years old. I've said he's come in, he came for too much money, and he's playing well. He wasn't scoring in the season, and now he's showing the form, and you still won't give him any credit. You'll have to apologise.
So should I give Maupay credit and rate Maupay now because he's scoring goals?
So you're saying that you can't rate...
No, don't answer the question. Should I now rate Maupay and call him a great striker because he's had a little mini purple patch? Yes or no? It's a simple yes/no.
Has he scored more goals than Højlund?
I'm not bringing Højlund into this. I'm bringing Maupay, who is now in the purple patch.
And I'm not allowed to bring Højlund
because you know I'm right. You know I'm right.
The fact that you compare him to Neil Maupay, man, it's just embarrassing from you. And the fact that you claim that Chris Wood is better because he scored more goals is a 12-year-old argument. Oh, my team beat your team, so they're the better team than yours.
Never said that. I'm not even gonna. I've said to you, I'm not even gonna entertain Højlund being classed as even decent until he scored more than Chris Wood, who doesn't even play.
So people are only good until they what? Score? How many goals has Wood got? 7? 8? He's got 8. So Højlund scores 1 more goal, then he notches up the level to be on Chris Wood's level compared to you.
He's on Chris Wood's level. I can give you that if you want. I wouldn't call that a level.
Wait, no, let's just state your claim here. Do you think Chris Wood is better than Rasmus Højlund?
As what? A striker?
It's a simple question.
He has way higher conversion this season.
It's a simple question. You don't need to say
more. Chris Wood is better than Højlund.
There we go. Conversation over. Expert opinion from FFTV.
Okay, so let's have a look.
Chris Wood is a better striker than Rasmus Højlund.
How many Premier League goals has Chris Wood got?
Where can you go from there, man? How
many Premier League goals has Chris Wood got?
Man, that's just embarrassing that you actually said
How
that
is
live.
Chris Wood's on any listen, shut up. On any metric that you want to measure Chris Wood versus Højlund this season, there is nothing that Højlund can have on him.
So if you could swap,
and let me add, I don't rate Chris Wood. This is the beauty of it.
I love that you keep digging, man, because even now when he started to score goals and he's going to continue to score goals and he turns into the player that I think he's going to be, you're going to have to apologize, man. You really are. Because
when we get to that apology session, let me know. Yeah, let me know. But at the moment, Pizza Face hasn't scored as many goals as Chris Wood. And if you are going to back him, then you have to admit that Maupay is a good striker. Are you going to do that?
I'm pretty sure that Rasmus Højlund scored more goals than Awoni. So by your definition, Højlund is better than Awoni.
How many games has he played?
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Here we go. You're going to put a little asterisk on.
No, that's my same argument of Chris Wood. That's my same argument of Chris Wood. Don't ignore the question. Answer this question. Are you going to say now Maupay is a good striker? Yes or no?
Why are we even talking about Maupay?
Because Maupay is a good parallel to your Pizza Face.
My argument was that he scored 7 and 6. Has Maupay scored 7 and 6? What? I don't understand, because Maupay scored 4 goals recently when he usually scores nothing. That makes
so when Højlund had scored 4 goals, were you bigging him up?
So this is how you analyze strikers.
Whatever avenue you want to go down, either if you want to back Højlund, you're going to have to admit Maupay's good. That's your option.
Why would I have to do that? Your argument makes 0 sense, man.
No, you just don't understand the argument. You don't understand.
This is your argument. Oh, my guy scored 6 goals. Your guy scored 5 goals. Oh, the 6th guy played goal scorer is 10 times better because he scored that 1 more goal. You're not looking at the whole picture.
And let's not forget how much you paid for Pizza Face. That's an expensive pizza, man. I mean, Domino's is a lot cheaper.
That's got nothing to do with it, man, because we always have
nothing to do with it. Yeah, okay.
You're talking about a 20-year-old striker here that's freaking first season in the Premier League. And I think he's got the potential to rise to the top. You don't agree with it?
All right. Is he world class?
Wouldn't really talk about price tag. You're talking about Chris Wood and talking about price tags. That's pretty embarrassing from Forest's perspective.
Have I bigged up Chris Wood?
How much did you pay for him?
Have I bigged up Chris Wood? Am I sitting there saying Chris Wood is
Rasmus Højlund, man?
Nah. Anyway, we got a show to get on.
I'm gonna be controversial and back Wolverine a bit here, though.
Thank you.
Just looking at the stats. All right, Chris Wood. They both played 20 games. They both Wood scored 8, Højlund 7, but Wood's got 11 substitute appearances versus 3. That's pretty tough one to argue.
Can I get this on note as well that you think Chris Wood is a better striker than Rasmus Højlund?
I didn't say that.
Who's better? Chat. Wood or Højlund? Just put W or H in the chat. Who's better? Who's better?
If anyone says Woods, then you're just embarrassing yourself. To be fair.
Well, one, he's not called Woods. There's no S at the end of his name, so you're kind of embarrassing yourself there.
What, just like you misdo Gardner all the time?
Yeah, Gardner is an annoying name. Anyway. Crypto, thank you for the £2. Sorry, my super chat triggered. You're so bad, Twist.
I'm not triggered, man. I'm just loving the delusion. And you're building up. You're digging the hole deeper. So when you have to apologize to me, it's going to be even better.
At what stage do you think I'm going to apologize? Greenwood's better than Højbjerg. What's Greenwood got to do with anything? They're all saying, "What? Emma, really, Emma? Really, Emma? Yeah, really, Emma? What's wrong with you?" They're all saying Wood, apart from Emma. Anyway, let's jump into this, right? Because there has been some breaking news and some movement all over the place here, as Twist, just like Højlund, has dropped out of the top 10 and has been overtaken by Ant. What's going on there, Nick? Man, you're having a terrible week.
Still within
You're having a terrible week. We've still got Crocodile at the top spot, a joint top with Richard, actually, 249.5. And then you got Call Me Richard, you got Davey, Shanghai Noon, and Belafonte, DJ making a massive move, man, up 10 places. Shout out to DJ. Estro dropping. What's he doing there? And then here we go, guys. I've let you have the whole season, and I've done a Mark Dennis on you and catfished you all. And here we go. The move starts now as Wolverine is about to break into the top 20 and win this whole league from the back. Just like Forest, boom, off it goes.
You ever been in the top 10 of this table ever in 2 years that we've been doing it, man?
Well, you see, I don't play this. Well, first I finished third last year, but I'm not Spurs, man. I don't give myself the trophy after August. Yeah.
Hey, third. In August third. You didn't finish third.
Last year I did.
You didn't. Me and Twist came first and second. Yeah, you were somewhere down there.
I came third.
Okay.
What's this? The fact he's calling him Pizza Face shows it's agenda driven. Mams 20 FFS. He's got 15 GAs this season, including 5 in the Champions League. I don't rate Højlund as much as other United fans, but let's not talk daft. The only key line you've written there is that you don't rate Højlund. Literally, a Man U fan there, still wishing he was oiled up, by the way, with Jess in there on his profile picture. You need to change that to Jim will fix it.
He doesn't even exist.
People act like 20-year-old. Exactly, Matt. Now, that's a good argument. Now, I don't want to go back into this, but when Michael Owen hit the stage at 18, he was backing goals in. No one was like, oh, yes, he's still working in progress. You know, he came in, hit the ground running. Your fat boy Rooney, pork chop, man, he was scoring goals when he was 16.
Yeah, that's an argument you can make earlier in the season. Wait, that's an argument you can make earlier in the season, but now he's scoring goals. What have you got to justify that argument?
Mope.
Well, that's the stupidest argument I've heard.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, let's get into this. And we are kicking off with the big one, Villa versus Forest. We got Grumpy Old Reds coming up at 8 p.m. tonight. 8, not 8:30 tonight. We're going to fully break this down. I want to talk about Mark Clattenburg when we get into that tonight. But what are you, Simplaz, what are you feeling about this one, man? Villa Forest.
All right, so big game. Villa at home, we've spoken about it. They've been too good, but they've just been hot and cold, haven't they? Recently, just getting difficult to predict. But again, Forest. I mean, you beat West Ham, but have you been doing that great? I mean, recently, I liked when Nuno first started. You have a little bit of a hobble, but you have been getting screwed a little bit by VAR as well. I feel like, and as well. I don't know, man. Villa at home, they're trying to solidify that fourth place, that top four. Can I really see Forest doing anything? I mean, I'm still annoyed at going for Forest when you played Newcastle and they screwed me over. So I'm just going to go Villa just out of spite. They're at home. I'm going to. Can I even see you scoring? I don't even know if I can see you scoring.
Are you serious?
2-0 Villa.
2 goals a game. What are you talking about? Under Nuno, we average 2 goals a game.
I can't see you scoring. I just feel it. You know, I might go 2-0 Villa.
We have the 3rd lowest XG against in the Premier League. It's all a recipe for beauty. That's what it is.
It's because you're so boring.
We're not boring.
Okay. I'm going 2-0 Villa.
2-0 Villa. Wow. Fine. What are you saying there?
Well, I said to you early in the week, man, I got to thank you for your reaction to the West Ham game. You and a lot of Forest fans, because anyone would think you completed football with that win over West Ham, the most out-of-form team in the league, missing their best player, and the players came off the pitch and literally admitted they played crap, like Antonio. And yet you'd think you completed football, you'd won the league, that was it, job done. Even if you got deducted 20 points, no worries, we can push up for Europe now. That's the reaction I was getting from you. And it gave me a moment of self-awareness. I was thinking, am I this deluded after one win? I feel like I might be. And that's helpful. You are. So I want to thank you for that, because I feel like I have been delusional after wins we've had in the season against Chelsea where we've played well. And I feel like that's what you
Villa. Don't forget when you played Villa and then you played Forest.
I agree. 100%. 100%. I was living in delusion. Just like I feel like you are after this West Ham victory. Whereas
but there's a big difference, Nick. Now, it's good to see that you've finally taken some of my pearls of wisdom.
Yeah. Would you admit that there was any delusion there for you against West Ham?
Are you living in delusion about Højlund as well?
Exactly.
Okay.
Like reflect back on Højlund, Nick. You might come to the same conclusion. It's good to see, though. It's good to see you've taken that first step of admitting you were wrong.
You don't think you overreacted a little bit too much to the West Ham win, given the fact that they are the most out of form team in the league? They were missing their best player.
No, technically, I'd say that's Burnley or Sheffield, but
no, I looked earlier on. They are the most out of form team.
Did some research. Okay, fine. All right.
So
what's that got to do? You see, the difference between your delusion and my non-delusion is the playing. When Forest lost to Newcastle, we should have beaten them. In fact, I would say Forest should have won most of the games they've lost recently, apart from, say, the Arsenal one. I'll give the Arsenal one, right? Your difference is you were playing crap even when you were winning. When you beat Brentford, you were playing.
True. That's where my delusion
was.
Was,
so when you beat Brentford, you didn't play crap with those 2 freaking McTominay.
Against Chelsea, we played well, and then against freaking Wolves, we played well, and then in Palace earlier in the season in a cup game, I thought we played well, and we got the result. And that's where I feel like I might have been delusional based off of what your reaction has been to this West Ham. Because did you not say that you think you could push up to the top half if you don't get any deductions?
Yeah.
And maybe Europe.
I think Europe's probably, if Cooper had got sacked 2 months earlier, it would be top half now already.
How many wins you got this year?
This year,
in the Premier League.
1 this year in the Premier League.
Just 1, yeah.
Yeah, but we've only played 3 games, so how many you got?
4
in the Premier League.
Yeah.
What about in Europe?
Not in Europe.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. My point here is quite simple. Am I getting deluded? No. You could argue I'm getting a little bit carried away. A little bit. But we are allowed to. No, it doesn't. No, there's a big difference.
Nah,
I'm just telling you, Forest are playing really good football. You should know. You tasted it a few weeks ago when we beat you. You'll taste it again on Wednesday in the cup match.
Well, now Holland's out, we've got more of a chance of winning compared to you, so we probably should win that game.
We'll still beat you. We'll still beat you. I mean, Højlund always hides. Højlund always avoids Forest matches because he doesn't want to come against Murillo.
It's how stupid your argument is, yeah. The fact that Højlund's out, I mean, Rashford's going to get pushed up top, and Anthony's probably going to come in. So you actually rate Anthony more than Højlund, is what you're really saying.
Okay, and again, against Forest, who scored more goals? Anthony or Højlund?
In fact, I think we played Garnacho, Anthony, and Rashford as the front three against you last time when you beat us. So
who scored more goals against Forest?
You'd rather
no one cares about Man U and Forest, man. Just stick to the game.
All right, fine.
I need you to win this one. Can you please convince me that you're going to win? Because we're getting screwed out of top 4 here, and I need Villa to go down.
Look, I've said all that about delusion, but I'm 100% backing Forest. I usually back Forest anyway.
Really?
Got a bit spicy.
Wait, you mean backing Forest or predicting Forest?
That's two massively different things you just said there. I always back Forest to win unless they're playing against Man U. That's basically what it is. But for this one, I'm double backing you, man, because me and Mo need Villa to lose this, and we need to lock in that fourth.
Is this the first time we're all united on who we're backing in a match? It's like,
yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can go that far to put a prediction for a Forest win there. That's the problem, man. I mean, Villa have got some injuries, and I can see you scoring. Like you said, they're going to play that high line. You're going to be able to counter-attack with pace, but are you going to be able to keep it out at the other end, man? That's the question. They've got Bailey, I really rate. Watkins is still firing him, even though I don't rate him that much. It's going to be high scoring. I think you said it's going to be a lot of goals in this game. I can see it. It's going to be high scoring, but I feel like this might be on the wrong end of another 3-2, man.
It's so lining up for a 0-0 now. And the other thing is, as Jan says, what's wrong with our players? They made a glass. Sangare's out. Einar's out. Bolly's out, man. What did they pick up in the AFCON? Seriously, it's ridiculous. So that worries me. And I think, look, this is what I think. Look, I'll say this, right? I'll probably get shot next time I go to the City ground. But I think and I'm talking to you lot in the chat as well, a lot of people are getting carried away with the team that beat West Ham. That is not Forest's strongest team. And I would drop Danilo, and I would drop Nico Williams, and I would drop, who's the other one? There's someone else I'd drop. Can't remember who it is. Felipe. Yeah. But this is because you got to start thinking about the squad game. The squad game. Horses for courses. So I'm not saying it was a bad team against Villa. I'm saying it's not our strongest team. That's what I'm saying. And I think a lot of the Forest fans see one good result and think that's it. Football's been solved. I've not said that. I'll agree with you on that one, Twist. I've not said that football's been complete. I'm saying this philosophy is there. The ideology is there. But the team is not our strongest team. See, already Mark's saying he wouldn't drop Williams. He wouldn't drop Williams. And I know a lot of, I mean, we're going to get into this. See, it's just, trust me, there's going to be arguments on Grumpy Old Reds tonight.
No, at the end of the day,
all that. What?
At the end of the day, if Man U can go there and Højlund can score in this exact same fixture, it should be easy for you, Charlie.
Yeah, I mean, we've already beaten them. Now, I said this to you the other day. Villa's bogey teams this season are going to be Forest and Man U. They struggle against our styles.
Well, we beat them twice and you beat them once, so
exactly. See, they're all saying unchanged lineup. And you guys you gotta start trusting me more, man. Everything I've said has usually been right. 60% of the time, I'm right every single time, right? So you just gotta deal with that. Having said that, I think this is 2-2. I just got a feeling on 2-2 draw.
2-2, man.
2-2.
I don't know where you guys are getting all these goals from, man.
It's Mark. I respect your opinion well. I'm not more informed than anyone, right? It's just what I see, and it'll be different to what you see, to what who else, Crypto, to what Elliot sees, to what this idiot sees here as well. Loving Mo's Mona Lisa lighting. Mona, the Mona Mo, man. Anyway, I'm saying 2-2. What are you saying, Nick?
3-2 Villa, why not? Let's do another
3-2. 3-2. Yeah, who can tell me what quote that is from, by the way? So now just think about what I said, Red Bull. Think about what I said, all right? One of the great films. Okay, let's move on to Brighton, Everton. Man, Everton are mudded, man. That is some non-greens there. What's their away form? They keep saying they're good away, but I'm pretty sure they've lost all their latest away games. Yeah, they haven't won since December on the road.
They looked poor, man. On Monday, I watched the game against Palace. Yeah. They looked really bad, man. Both of them look pretty bad, to be honest. But you just know Brighton, man. All season they've cost me points. You just can't predict Brighton. And I'm pretty sure, didn't Everton go here last season and like trounce them 4-5-0 or something? What was that score?
Yeah, Everton beat them 5-1, I think. and they scored like 3 goals in the first minute.
Yeah.
Was it Luton they lost to as well? Yeah, 4-0.
Brighton, yeah.
Oh, you need a Brighton win here from a Forest.
I hate Brighton, man. I really do hate them. No offense, Maz. Hope you well, buddy. But they're just not a Premier League team, man.
Are they more?
They're unpredictable. I hate predicting their results. They could.
You always say that. You always say that. But how many of their players walk into your team?
None.
Lamptey gets into your team, right back.
Lamptey gets into my lampshade. That's about it, man.
Lampshade getting their team, man. Let alone Forest team.
Exactly.
When he's on form. All right, Dunk goes into you instead of Felipe.
What, Ferguson? Oh.
No,
he's too old. He's too slow. Don't want
too old. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Gross, you're not going to argue too much about. He gets in. He scores goals as well.
So does Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Okay. All right, one absolute gimme. Matoma. Twist boy Matoma.
Yeah, has to go in.
He gets. I think he gets into the Spurs team at points, man.
I'll take Matoma.
Yeah. That's it. And then obviously Welbeck is better than Awoni and.
Allow well crap, man.
And he's better than Højlund as well. Well, based on your argument of how many Premier League goals has he scored, he's obviously better. So
that's true.
What's his conversion rate like?
No. Don't bring another argument into it. What you said to Twist was how many Premier League goals has he scored?
Conversion rate, mate. Conversion rate.
Oh, sorry, it's conversion rate. No, sorry.
When he needs to.
Yeah. Matoma's injured tomorrow. That changes things. Jordy there with the intel.
That is a big one.
Yeah,
but news.
What?
Matoma's a doubt.
Oh, doubt.
I gotta go Brighton, boys. I gotta go like 3-1 Brighton. Everton can't score. I think they've got the worst scoring record outside of Sheffield.
Everton just waiting for that appeal thing, man. It's like they just can't be bothered properly playing until that comes through. Like they kicked in once they got the 10 points, and they're going to kick in again once his appeal goes through. So
I feel like they think, we're getting 5 points back, so we can kind of write off the next match because that's as if we won it.
10 points, man. They got 10 points, and they made them 10 points back in the 4 or 5 games. Like, we're done now, leveled up.
Yeah, I think I've got to go Brighton. But they'd be 12th if they hadn't lost the points. Is that right? So they're not that bad.
Yeah. No, but they just had that little purple patch, pizza face style, where they just...
Yeah, I know Brighton are going to screw me, man, but I'm just going to go Brighton because I kind of want Everton to go down just because it's so far away from London.
Who does Voldemort support? Does he mean you, Nick? If you mean him... Then
why am I Voldemort, man? That's definitely not fair.
He supports Man U. And then the one under 2-1. I'm going 3-1. I don't think West Ham Everton score. All right. Oh, new manager bounce rule. We got a debate here. Manager bounce rule. The glass man
versus the manager that gets 0 criticism. That can literally.
That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed, surely. This is going to be guaranteed one of the week ends.
I don't think so. I think Burnley
really?
I got a feeling.
You got a feeling? Well, you're going against the manager bounce rule.
Yeah.
That's risky, man.
You rate this manager as well, don't you? Because
I do rate him. He's a good manager.
And you still don't think the boost is going to kick in?
I just got a feeling Burnley are going to get a draw
out of home as well, man. You can't challenge the new manager bounce rule, man. It's proven statistically, man.
Really? Okay. How did Forest's one go?
Yeah, I know, but who did you play? Who did you play that first game?
Bournemouth.
Yeah, that was
that wasn't that the Bolly yellow card.
Yeah.
Well, that's why then. VAR trumps it, man.
And VAR will trump this one.
But they've got a lot of freaking injuries, man. Elise's out, isn't he? But what about
Eze will probably be out.
He's out as well. They're both out.
I'm telling you, it's a draw. I'm going 1-1.
They didn't have great Everton either, man. But
I hate that. Burnley are just so boring, man. Anytime I can, I'm going against them.
Yeah, I'm going to go Palace as well. You persuaded me, man.
I'm just saying. Jordy's like our Sky Sports News right here. I'm going 1-1. 1-0. Oh god, this is a pointless mid-table.
Oh my god, 4 wins in a row. What was the draw? Spurs. Okay.
What was the L? Forest.
We both screwed you over, man.
Yeah, that's too many W's in a row. This is a draw as well.
No Højlund, man.
Wait, Højlund's out, so we've got more of a chance of winning this game as well, no?
That's a good point.
Against
Wolverine's
Fulham.
definitely going to be going for Fulham, for a Man U win here.
I wasn't going for a Man U win anyway. Højlund or not, I don't think you'd beat Fulham. 4 W's is too many for you.
Okay, so you might as well go like 4. Whatever you was thinking with Højlund, add a couple of extra goals to Fulham and go for that. I think.
What difference does it make? I was thinking a draw, man.
Are you thinking a draw? Does draw include the VAR stuff? Because if you haven't, then you need to then go.
They never seem to pick up an injury on VAR, do they? So
VAR.
Interesting.
You're putting a general sweeping VAR statement out there.
I mean, you've been tagged Barchester United.
You're called Barchester United. It's a known fact you're called Barchester
United. I'd say if we had to rank it between the 3 teams here, I mean, Man U obviously get the most decisions.
Correct.
Spurs get nothing, but then we had the one Liverpool incident, so I'll put it there. And then Forest gets screwed. The most.
Yeah, who gets screwed the most out of us?
I'll be out there, man. I'm neutral. I'm honest here. Forest gets screwed the most from what I've seen. The Newcastle penalty, guaranteed penalty.
Thank you.
The Bolly yellow card. The Bolly yellow card's going to annoy me for the next couple of years, just until they change that rule. I don't know why it triggered me so much.
You're forgetting how they actually got in the Premier League, man. That was VAR assist, man. That's the biggest assist you're going to get.
Who's been more screwed on VAR this season, Man U or Forest?
I'll get because of a couple of recent ones. I'll just give it to you, but you have some for you. Yeah, no, I'll give it to you. Just we have been screwed as well, and I'd probably say Spurs have been the luckiest.
Oh, come on, we got that one decision against Liverpool. That's literally you can't just base it on that.
It's a huge one.
That would have been a draw anyway. So,
well, Man U's ones just get based on 1 or 2 decisions, get hyped up and freaking tweeted about over and over again. So I'm gonna do it with the Spurs one.
Anyway, this is just on that Palace one, boys. Ant's been geeky. No doubt's checked out Sofascore. Make sure you download Sofascore. Oh yeah, Mark, can you do me a favor? Can you try and type a command in the chat and see if it goddamn works? Just any command. Just let me know if the link comes up. But 1 in 4 new managers only win 26%.
Yeah, but if you get a new manager, you're probably in like a losing streak. So if they get a draw, that's probably a decent result as well. So that percentage goes up. Sure.
But on a serious note to it's like, what the hell is your defense going to do? So Shaw's out, isn't he? So is it going to be Maguire and Maguire? Is Lindelof playing left back or what? You got rid of my boy regular.
I don't like complaining about injuries, but we've had them all season, man. And Luke Shaw's just so unreliable. So we've got literally no left back. We didn't take Reguilon for the full season just to save some money.
It's not the Brentford, isn't it?
Stupid decision. So our options at left back are either freaking Lindelof, Amrabat, or Johnny Evans. I've got no clue what we're going to do.
It's going to be Lindelof. It's going to be Lindelof then, basically.
Can I just ask, where's your marquee signing? Mason Money Mount, man.
He's injured. He's injured.
Where is he?
Sick note, man. He's full sick note. Look, that's what I'm saying. No one really cares that he's been injured.
Oh my God. Breaking news from Sky Sports Geordie News. Paulinho's banned for Fulham. Their best player.
And Jimenez is out.
You can't write Man U's luck, man.
And we've got
Jimenez is out, but I'd say that's another Højlund situation where it's actually an advantage for Fulham.
Why? Paulinho's top notch.
No, Jimenez.
Is he out? Yeah, that's Højlund style, yeah. You got another one of your boys here. Daniel's saying from a Spurs fan, go Fulham.
Go Fulham, man. Yeah, definitely. I'm with Fulham on this one, but whether or not
it's a draw. I'm going 1-1.
I could see a draw.
An injury, man. This was a lock-in win for us, but I'm just so down about this injury because I just know what it's going to mean. I know he's going to want to bring Anthony back in, and if he does that, man, I just can't deal with that because that was the front 3, like I said, that played at Forest that played so badly and played so badly numerous times this season. So I don't know, man. We've got Shaw out. We've got no fit left back. Maguire is going to be playing. He has to.
Mainu, best young player in the world.
One of the best young players in the world. Definitely going to be.
Wait, is he better than Højlund?
Different positions, mate. You can't really compare that.
Right. Okay.
But
okay.
It will be it will be world class. Trust me. Trust on that.
Is he better than Januzaj?
different positions again there, mate. You're not getting your right positions right
just,
there.
just
What's it going to be? Garnacho, Anthony on the wings, Rashford up front.
That's what I'm worried about, man. I mean, we haven't got a backup striker. That's how stupid Wolverine's argument is, that he would rather freaking Højlund play than literally no one because we don't have a backup striker.
Exactly.
So
I think you'd be better off with 10 men.
Rashford is going to go play up top. He doesn't like to play there. He doesn't play his best up there. He prefers to play off the left. Garnacho is going to have to come onto the left. Anthony or whoever is going to be coming on the right. I'd take Ahmed, but I can't see it. And like, it's just not as these three up front. You can cuss us down as much as you want, but they've been playing good football, man. We're finally scoring a few goals and we're getting 4 wins in a row. You can't argue with our form, and it's just going to hinder us because this is a key week, man. We've got Fulham, then we've got you. Then we've got Man City.
You beat all crappers, apart from Villa. You've beaten crappers, man. You're there cussing me down about West Ham. You beat West Ham.
Wolves
are crap.
Beating Wolves ain't for everyone. I'll tell you that.
That was below the belt, man. Below the belt.
Carry on effect. Like, I'm still putting us down for a narrow win, but I'm just down and out about this Højlund injury, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm just literally just because they're at home. I'm gonna have to go Man U, but I really can see a draw on this one, especially with the injuries. I don't, and also I don't really rate Garnacho. I know he's only 19, but I feel like he wastes so much.
All right, Mo, what about this? Is this the banker?
Who have we got? Oh yeah. I've already put this in. I can see Bournemouth sneaking a goal here, as they do seem to score goals, but it's got to be Man City coming into form now. I mean, they didn't look amazing against Brentford, but still in control. I mean, and anytime you've got Haaland up front, Haaland, not Højlund, just guaranteed he's probably going to get a reliable striker, man. But yeah, that was funny, their goal, by the way. The defender just slipping up every time. I swear he made 2 mistakes in 2 weeks. Yeah, but for me, I mean, come on, man. Bournemouth, boring mouth. They're at home, they'll sneak a goal. But for me, Man City is robot mode now. De Bruyne with the long hair. It's game over, man. I just need Liverpool to step up now.
I think this is 2-1. I don't think it's big. Man City haven't been playing well.
I went 3-1 to Man City, but
I think 2-1.
It's not.
I think Bournemouth are worse at home than they are away, aren't they? They drew against Newcastle, but I feel like they're crap at home.
Yeah, they've only won 3 at home and 4 away. Yeah. I don't think Bournemouth are fully out this relegation fight.
There they are, man. Stop trying to drag people in. Stop trying to drag teams in, man.
Someone else down.
Yeah, I don't know.
If Forest beat Villa, I think what are Bournemouth on? Are they on 28? I haven't got the table up. I think they're on 28. Forest would be a point behind them. And after all the waxing lyrical,
no, you wouldn't. Sorry, you would. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, after all everyone's been waxing lyrical of Bournemouth, they'd be 1 point ahead of Forest. Come on, man. Come on. So I'm saying they lose, but not that bad. Look at the run they're on. Oof, that's terrible.
What was their last win?
Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham. Classic Man U luck right there, man.
I'm going 2 on Man City. All right, this is a big game. Let's see what Geordie's got on his team news here for Newcastle.
I'm done with Newcastle, man. I'm going to put it out there. I'm done with Newcastle. I keep backing them in these. Not backing them. I'm backing them for a draw against these big boys, thinking that they are becoming big boys. But that was the last season thing, man. And it may be next season as well once they invest more with the money that they've got. But this season, I think they're pretty much settled to just maybe scrape into conference, but can't see them doing anything much else. And Arsenal, I know they lost them in Champions League, but with Saka on form, Trossard's in form, I've got to back them at home, man. Look at their last few victories have been big ones as well.
Yeah, but
I don't think it'll be maybe like a 2-goal gap. I'd say 3-1 or something like that.
Just quick reminder, there's well over 100 of you in here. Please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new as well. I'm going to say this, right? I know Arsenal have been like scoring goals freely. They were crap against Porto, man. They didn't have a shot on target. Arsenal haven't had a shot on target in the knockouts of Champions League since 2017.
Yeah, they're bad in Europe.
That's good. They were crap.
And the other thing is Isak playing as well. I think he's a doubt. And Wilson's
we
out.
got
They don't really
the
have a
Jordan
striker.
Hughes came in. He's on the bench, and Wilcock as well.
Yeah, they'll be on the bench. Yeah.
I mean, they haven't been playing with an actual striker in the last couple of games, man. And they're actually kind of better away from home, though, aren't they? Because back to the last couple of home games against Bournemouth and Luton, and then let me down. So, and they beat Villa at Villa Park as well. So I think it could be quite. It's not going to be a whitewash like it was against West Ham for Arsenal. And Arsenal
Sounds like you're putting an Arsenal win there.
Arsenal have a bit of a hangover from the Porto game, but yeah, you got to back Arsenal surely. I'm going to go something low, like a 2-0.
I mean, with the risk of bringing up this whole debate again, Jan says Taiwo 942 minutes, 6 goals, 157 minutes a goal. Højlund 1 billion minutes, 7 goals, 211 minutes per goal. You are not having the right to respond to that. I'm just putting that out there.
Minutes, misquoted.
Anyway, look, this is what I'm saying about Arsenal, right? At the moment, Arsenal is scoring for fun. Yeah. I don't think that's good title form. I don't, because I think when they come to a game where they struggle to get 3 or 4, they're going to crack under the pressure. I don't know if that makes sense. Like Man City scrapes across Brentford. They scraped against, who was it they played the other day? I can't remember. That's title winning form. It's those ugly games where you're out of it. Arsenal have not had one of those recently. And when they do, they're going to struggle. They're not going to win the title.
You can argue they had that earlier in the season. They weren't playing great early in the season. They were scraping for you a few games. So
yeah, this is the business end, man. The business end is where you've just got to scrape over.
You think at the business end it's better to be scraping than annihilating teams?
Yeah, I do.
Basically, why?
No, because what I'm saying is they're annihilating teams that they should have annihilated. Yeah, apart from Liverpool. I'll give you the Liverpool one, right? I'm saying when it comes to Arsenal, and I'm not talking now, I'm talking April, May time. They're gonna choke. They just will always choke.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you on that, man. Arsenal not win the title, man.
But what's happening now is their fans are blowing it out of proportion, saying that Arsenal are playing prime Galactico Real Madrid football. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You're better off winning 1-0 than 5-0 every single game. Well, you know what I mean? You're better off winning 1-0 than, and you know what I'm saying. I can't bother to put
I don't really know what you're saying, but they're not going to win the title. I think we both agree on that one, so whatever.
Yeah, but I'm still going to put them to win this one. I'm going for a 2-1. A 2-1. All right. Wolves against Sheffield.
Oh, guaranteed. Wolves are the best team in the league. Gary O'Neill. Sorry, Twist. Sorry. Yeah. Best manager, best PE teacher in the world. Yeah. Absolute gun Spurs twice this season. I'm never going against Wolves ever again in this prediction league season. 3-0 from me. Done.
The question is by how many.
I don't want to know about Wolves. I don't want to talk about them. 2-1, 2-1. That's what. You know what? I'm going 2-1 just because that's what they always beat us. 2-1.
No, that's not really the right question. What you need to ask is, this isn't about who's going to win. This is how many do they win by. Let's have a look at Sheffield here, right? So they lost 5-0 to Villa. They fluked a 3-1 against Luton, and then they let 5 in again against Brighton. They are leaking goals, man, like a sieve. Wolves is Neto fit. Chat, is Neto fit. Geordie is Neto fit. Neto's fit, Wolves win. They're a one-man team. They're a one-man team.
Man.
They're not a one-man team. They're not a one-man team.
They're a one-man team.
Wait, Neto's been out before recently, and they were still winning. So the function.
No, they were struggling. They were struggling.
Plus, they should have them 7 more points that my boy keeps going.
Look, Wolves win this one 3-0.
I went 3-0. I changed it to 3-0.
All right, Neto is fit. Then they've definitely won it. He is probably one of the best players in the Premier League on form currently for me.
He's got the pace as well.
He destroyed you last week, bro. Destroyed
the stupid Basuma error, man. Cost us big time.
Slapped an 80 million price tag on him, though, man.
Oh, yeah. I think some big boy should get him, man.
I think a big boy will get him, man. He's got to go Charlotte because Wolves.
I'm just putting it out there. I scouted him from the start of the season, said he was quality, and I was right.
I scouted Gary O'Neill from the start of the season, said he was quality.
He's still not right. Without Neto, he's crap. How much is Neto worth? Are they claiming 80 million on it?
They want 80. I can't see him getting 80, but
I'd say it's worth like 90, man.
If someone takes 60, I think they'll sell him.
Yeah, 60 with a bit of add-ons.
And this is a good point. Sheffield are on course to let in 98 goals this season. I want everyone to beat them 5-0, man. It'd be so funny, man. It'd be so funny. They're on, what are they now? -43. -43. They scored 22 goals and let in 65.
What's the record? What they striving for this season? That record of minus?
Derby was, what was Derby, guys? It was -60 something, wasn't it? 65, I think.
They're gonna smash that. Surely they're gonna smash that.
Are they the lowest scorers in the league? Yeah, they are.
-69, it says.
69, that was it. Yeah. Good old 69. They are the lowest scorers, then Burnley, then Everton. Then Man U have finally scored a few goals.
Moving on,
and then Palace, So yeah, and as P Morton's saying here, I'm enjoying watching Sheffield. I don't know about you lot in the chat. I actually just enjoy it. I actually look out for their matches now just to have a good laugh, man. It's so funny to watch them. They were terrible. And can I just say, Holgate, what the hell was that challenge? That was the most disgusting challenge I've seen.
That was.
And then what's his face comes out afterwards and says he didn't think it was a yellow card. The ex-Forest boy, I forgot his name now. He came out and said he didn't think it was a red.
Yeah.
And can I add, there's alleged racism from the Sheffield crowd to Højlund, which frankly doesn't surprise me, but it's frankly disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, man. Yes, it was a horrific tackle. But to go racist on it is pathetic. It's pathetic. It really is. And it just kind of shows you the place and the club that they are. It's disgusting. Anyway, so 3-0 for me. What are you lot saying?
I'm giving him a sneaky goal. Giving it 3-1.
Yeah, I wouldn't say 3-0.
They do start.
And then speaking about scummy clubs again, man. Brentford. West Ham, Brentford. I don't know. I hate
Brentford. Are Brentford still in your relegation battle?
Yeah.
They are. Interesting.
Yeah, they're 1 point ahead.
I suppose you have to put them. If Forest are in it, then you kind of have to put Brentford still in it.
We're not in a relegation.
West Ham in there, man. I'm current form, to be honest.
What are you saying there?
Is this when they turn it around?
Wait, Paqueta's back. Geordie, check it out. I think Paqueta's back, isn't he?
He is. I saw that earlier on. He's back.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go then. Finally, they're back. They're back. 2-0.
One man team.
And I think freaking Moyes has actually got a contract. They've offered him a new contract. As I read today that he's got there available.
So funny.
He doesn't want to sign it for the end of the season or something, man. So he could literally sign that and just destroy all the West Ham fans' hopes of him going there.
The only spanner in the works, though, if you look at it, the ones that Brentford lost to, they're all big boys.
Yeah, you guaranteed a Tony goal in this game. I know he didn't score
a Tony goal. They didn't do too bad against Man City. Can't deny them that.
Yeah, that was a pretty close game.
They could have had a couple of goals, man.
Yeah. You just never
I haven't got a draw this week, so actually I might use up my draw quota for this.
It does feel like a draw. It does feel like a draw.
And they're both kind of low blocky. Might go 1-1.
I was thinking 1-1. So is Mark as well. Mark's saying 1-1.
Yeah, let's all go 1-1, then no one loses.
Thing is, I want West Ham to win this.
Handshake agreement.
I want West Ham to win it. However, if they don't win it, it's funny because Lawless has got a bet on with the Spurs fan that Spurs fan said that West Ham won't win any of their next 6 games. Forest, Brentford, I think they've got Burnley in there and stuff. So this would be 2 out of the 6. It'd be quite funny. 50 quid bet on. But I think it'll be 1-0. 1-0. Okay, that brings us to the last game. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Remember, even Chris Wood is better than Pizza Face Højlund. We'll be back tonight on Grumpy Old Reds at 8 p.m. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We will see you then. Come on, you Reds.